And the road.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
There you are.
The
Yay!
Lord has
All right,
answered.
Trace. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, please don't get mad at me. Okay.
Supposed to be able to see y'all.
All right. All right, we're gonna go in, okay? Let me introduce you real quick.
All
Yeah,
right,
what's up? What's up? It's your girl Nina Jules. Y'all know how we do it. This is live, so please forgive me. But okay, so we have Trace Boogie. We're gonna go ahead and get in on his interview and talk to him and see what he's up to. He is an artist from Corpus. I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate you being a part of Bump It Radio. What's up, Trace Boogie? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I really wish I could be there, man, but I couldn't get off for my probation and stuff like that. It's a whole thing, but I'm glad to be on the Skype. This is my first time using Skype.
Well, you here in spirit, brother.
Hey, we'd rather you be here for Thanksgiving instead of in jail, so you're good.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I know that. I know that much.
Okay, so go ahead and introduce yourself and let everybody know who you are and where you're from.
All right, everybody, it's your boy Trace Boogie, man, aka YBT. I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas, born and bred. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what's up. So how do you enjoy that? Do you get tired of the ocean? Do you get tired of the water?
You know what? There used to be a point in my life when I was just like, I would get tired of the same scenery.
Uh-huh.
But when you get to be, breathing fresh air type stuff, you get to appreciate it a lot more. So, long story short, or long answer short, nah, I don't get tired of it. I love to go outside and, experience the fresh air, the sunlight. I live like 40 feet from Ocean Drive. So
Really? Wow. I know when I
Awesome.
go out there, I don't even want to move. I don't even want to leave because I love the ocean. But I know like when people come over here, they're like, I hate the ocean. I hate the beach. It's like that's all you see every day. So
nah. Well, I guess. Some people just. I guess you could say they're ungrateful, but I love it. I love it. Like I said, you could literally walk to Ocean Drive from my house in less than 5 minutes. So
Awesome.
that's what's up. So okay, so what kind of music do you do and when did you start doing music professionally?
Um, so I do hip hop and R&B. Well, I guess it's like a mixture because I harmonize and I rap on on some of the same song. Uh,
Nice.
but I've been doing music honestly professionally since I was 20 years old. I'm 33 now. I started doing music like way back when I was like 12.
Okay.
Freestyling and stuff like that. And then finally I met a dude in high school that was like, hey bro, you should record that. You know what I mean? I didn't take him serious and that was it from there. That's when I really started taking it serious. But then when I hit like 19, 20 years old, that's when I actually started pressing copies up and doing mixtapes and trying to do features and everything like that. So one of my first mixtapes that I ever did was actually hosted by Point Blank of Screwed Up Clicks.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that one's called No One But Me.
Okay. So what projects are you doing right now?
Okay, so right now, I'm working on an actual all original album produced by Molly Wap Productions. Shout out to my boy Eric Tyler, aka Molly Wap. He's making all the beats for the album. I'm working on this one. Um, kind of fast. Since I've been getting back in the studio, I've been knocking, songs out pretty quick. But this one right here, it's kind of a crucial thing. It's like I'm conflicted with different styles. I'm not gonna say that. Let me take that back. I'm not conflicted with different styles. Like I've learned that when you have no form and no style, you can fit in with any style.
Facts.
So I'm trying to bring different feelings to each beat. I approach each beat and every track differently. You'll hear a lot of different things from me. Everything from like 200 BPMs per minute to everything to 120. You know what I mean? So it's just a whole another thing messing with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a whole different monster.
I know that's right.
That's what's up. So how has COVID interacted with your music? Has it messed it up? Has it made it better?
Um,
Are you running with it?
you know what? Honestly, to be honest with you, um, it really hasn't messed anything up, you know, except for the fact that like going to the studio, uh, he wants us to have our masks on, not while we record, but just you know, safe surroundings and stuff like that.
Definitely.
That's pretty much that's only really the negative way that it's affected me. The positive way is that the time that I did have to just be, you know, quarantined and everything, I, you know, got a lot of things together, a lot of ideas ready for different tracks, and just started writing. And then, you know, once we got the clearance and everybody was done with the whole quarantine thing, we got back to work. Oh, we knocked it out.
Good.
I know that's right.
That's good. Okay, so you have some. Okay, so I know you were gonna come out here and be a co-host, a guest co-host. So you know, I'm still glad that we got you on. You know what I mean? But you were saying that you were studying acting. You were gonna be
Yeah,
in films. Okay,
that's
so tell me about
right.
that.
Okay, so last year, I came out of my first movie that was shot by Izzy Salinas with Skyview Visuals.
Mhm.
It was called The Q. Now, The Q was about a diamond heist and, you know, a whole bunch of cool stuff like that. I played a small part. I was like a little hitman or whatever. You know what I mean? It was cool. It was cool. But now, um, we buckled down and we started doing another one. Well, actually,
Right.
we started doing one as soon as that one was released.
Uh huh.
We started doing another one called Rico. Now, Rico is about a dirty DEA agent. And
Wow.
yeah, so on this one, you know, I can't give too much details out because, you know, the non-disclosure agreement. But I will tell you this: the premiere is on the 28th, and it's going to be in what is it, Draft House.
Hey,
Uh,
nice.
That's what's up.
And you guys filmed it out there in Corpus?
what's that?
You guys filmed it out there in Corpus Christi?
It was a cross between different places. We did Corpus Christi. My scenes were in Corpus, you know, tailored around different things that I can do, you know, legally. Um, but a lot of scenes were somewhere in Houston and you know stuff like that. So
That's what's up. So how is it different from you doing music? Are you gonna be doing some tracks on there? I mean, that'd be badass if they put some of your tracks on the visuals. You know what I mean?
actually, yes, I actually spoke with the director of the whole movie. You know, it's my boy Izzy. He's the one that actually shot the video to MOOLA.
Okay.
Uh, I actually spoke with him. We already got it all cleared up. BMI, everything's ready to go. Moolah will be on there, as well as I believe another track too. So
Wow. So okay, so you getting into acting and you being in music, how can you give some kind of advice to somebody that's starting up? Because I know there are some short films going around, you know, Texas and stuff like that. So how do you do that? I mean, do you like call people up? I mean, or do you have connections? Like how
I,
would you give advice to somebody that's trying to do that?
honestly, just anywhere that you feel that you could fit in, get in, man. Like I just so happen to know my boy Izzy since he was 15. You know what I'm saying? He's like 24 now. You know what I mean? I've known Izzy since he was 15 years old, and you know, it just fell in line. Like I just felt like this one was just kind of fate. You know, and if anybody's trying to get into acting, the thing that I could tell you is just if you know somebody that's about to put something together, hey man, closed mouths don't get fed. So you really just gotta hustle your way in. Talk to somebody. You know, if you don't have the connection, make the connection. You know what I
There you
mean?
go.
So
I tell everybody all the time, you know, you gotta shake hands or you gotta wave hi to people, because I mean, you can't just be in a bubble and expect people to walk up to you. You gotta let it be known, like, you know, I mean, that's how I see it. Is it
yeah,
still the same with you? Do you think that's how you should do it, or should you just think that everybody should know you automatically?
no. If you think everybody should know you automatically, that's more like a conceited type of thing to
Mm-hmm.
me.
Okay.
Um, Now, me personally, I used to be in that little bubble situation. You know what I mean? Like whenever I first started music, I didn't really want to mess with nobody. I didn't want to, you know, fuck with nobody that I didn't realize, like, really mess with, you know, in a general or a personal sense.
Yeah.
And that kind of hindered me a little bit because I noticed how a lot of people were making their connections, you know what I mean, with each other, and they were more tight knit. So I ended up being like I ended up being kind of an outcast when it came to music. But that also helped me out a little bit, you know, a little bit more than I thought. So nowadays that I came out and I got, you know, my head right about a whole bunch of different things on how to approach people, how to break ice, how to everything like that. Because I used to be real introverted, and I still kind of am. I just started really just putting myself out there, started trying to do things with different people and not surrounding myself with negative people and more positive people, you know what I mean? But rub elbows with different people that have a like mind with me, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. I love that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into your first track, which is called Moonwalking. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, originally it was called Moonwalking because when we're in the studio, like, I didn't know what the hell to call it. It just came up. I wrote it in like 20 minutes.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so here's how it happened. I went in there. Now I'm a big fan of the 80s, so especially 80s R&B. You know what I mean? I went in there trying to come up with a remake to a beat that I had heard, and it wasn't panning out. You know what I mean? It just didn't go the way that I wanted. So I turned around and I told the producer, I said, you know what, dog? Fuck it. Go ahead. Just make something from scratch. I'm not even going to bother you. I'm not going to direct you, nothing. So while he did that, I went outside and I smoked the black and mild, and I was just typing on my phone. And it had no hi-hats. It had nothing else on it. It was just the bass line and the instruments in the background, the lead instrument. And that's where the cadence came from. And when we finished it up, he was like, hey, what do you want to call it? I was like, I don't know, dog. Just call it Moonwalking, I guess. But listening to it, you know, I was like, nah, MOOLA is what it's called. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up just calling it MOOLA. But the track that I sent you was the original track that he sent me through the email. And it was still called Moonwalking on the MP3.
Okay, so, I gotcha.
So right now it's MOOLA by your boy Trey, aka Trey's Boogie, man. So
all right, we're gonna go ahead and get into that right now.
I'm back, bitch. I ain't go nowhere though. Until it's over. Pop up in the rock and roller. Surpass the quota. Off my ass, I'm off the sofa. Moonwalking with no loafer. The coupe is cool. Blowing Doja. Hot little toaster in the rosa. Fuck the fame, I want the moolah. 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 Bitch, I'm back. Still trying to chase them racks. I mean them stacks. Used to pull out knives with the packs. 9mm, no Mac. Later smack. Dwayne Johnson, way back on the mat. Dollars over cat. You itching, let me scratch. One deep, no fret. Keep the tax. Only God can judge me. That's what's on my back. That's why no weapon formed against me shall ever scratch. Burn it down, strike the match. Used to fuck the cook up, but this is a different batch. Crack on wax, racks on racks. Got my weight up, now I'm fat. The bullet's back. Overdosed on bullet max. Paid the tracks. Best believe it, Molly smacks. Cut my grass. Now I see the snakes that pass. Forget my enemies, and they can kiss my ass. I'm just bossing up, trying to reach a higher class. Until it's over. Pop up in the rock and roller. Surpass the quota. Off my ass, I'm off the sofa. Moonwalking with no loafer. The coupe is cool. Blowing Doja. Hot little toaster in the rosa. Fuck the fame, I want the moolah. 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 Bitch, I'm back. Something different with a different chakra. Pointing stones in my teeth, looking like Baraka. I'm in Nada, and I don't wear the or the Prada. My style is proper. I'm getting hotter. Yes, my flame is water. After the dollars, plant the seed, now it needs water. I open up my book, asking Father, take me farther. As I go harder, trying to be a king like Lawler. My mind ain't right. I'm just focused on being the baller. I tried to show you either roll with me or get rolled over. And I'm the man, understand that I'm a paper folder. Please move over. I need room to reach the holster. Chain and charm, swinging hard like a bulldozer. I'm giving smoke to anybody who feels that they the smoker. Smile on my face while I do it, I'm the joker. No, I don't know you, wouldn't trust her as far as I throw you. Now fuck the chick, cause that's a rap, kinda like a blower. Until it's over, hop up in the rock and roll. Surpass the quota, old man, some hoes. Moonwalking with no loafers. The coupe is cool, blowing doja, hot the toaster in the rosa. Fuck the fame, I want the moolah, moolah. Fuck the fame, I want the moolah, moolah. Fuck the fame, I want the moolah, moolah. Fuck the fame, I want the moolah, moolah.
What's up, me head? There's your girl, Nina Jules. You guys are tuning in to Bump It Radio. Y'all, that was MOOLA, Trace Boogie, artist from Corpus. Oh my gosh, I like that song. I really do like that song. I love the flow.
That song too, man.
I love the way, I love the production, everything. It sounds really badass.
I got a new one for you though.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so the email I sent you another song. This one's called Rottweiler, okay?
Yes.
This one, like I'm telling you, I approach different things, man, and I expand my mind like so different. To me, I feel like I do different than a lot of other artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll see the difference between that track and this next track. But the thing about this one, the special thing about this, Nina, and I appreciate y'all so much having me.
Definitely.
Y'all are the first ones to ever have it.
You gonna make me cry?
Don't cry. Don't cry now. We don't need that.
First ones to ever have it. I'm so proud of this one. Me and Molly Wop worked on this one. This one I didn't write in 20 minutes. I ain't gonna say that one.
Okay,
the
I'm
other
gonna
one
say,
was cool.
you know what? I need to hire you for my songwriting.
We can do it. We can do it, shit. But look, this one right here. So he made the beat, right?
Okay.
And I was like, dog, I got a hook. But I was so excited about it that I didn't even have no lyrics to it. I was just like, just record the hook, so like render it to me, email it to me, and whenever I'm done, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna lay some heat down. Okay. So he was like, all right, bet. Now Molly Wop, I like working with him because he'll tell you his honest opinion. If he ain't feeling you, he'll tell you, man, don't even put that on the track. Like
that's a good thing, though. You know, that's good, yeah.
You need that for real.
You know, and I don't like yes men. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like something's, you know, needs to be worked on a little bit, let me know. It's called constructive criticism, and I like that because that helps me build as a better artist. You know what I mean? But so again, I took this track, and it took me about, I ain't gonna lie, it took me about a week and a half, only because I kept throwing a line here, coming back to it about 5-6 hours later.
Oh my goodness.
Should I even say this? You know what I mean? And I probably wrote the shit about like 4 different times. Like
that's how it works.
Yeah, like, honestly, in all, I probably got like 3 verses that ain't even on that song.
Oh wow.
I'll be doing that.
All right, so go ahead and let's go ahead and introduce it, and let's go ahead and get on into it.
Yeah, I want y'all's honest opinions after this. Y'all let me know. I want the viewers' honest opinions. Y'all let me know. This one, I sang the hook. It's a little Jamaican style. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm Hispanic, but it's a Jamaican style hook. Everything the flow is just lit.
For real? Okay.
Rottweiler. Go hard like a Rottweiler.
Hey.
Why? Me no play when me come down. To the dollar if me come down. Sunrise to the sundown. Me wanna ball till me ball down. Me go hard like Rottweiler. 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 Me from the crooked, don't overlook it, me shook it. Me don't know how me can put it. Me do what they said me couldn't. Do what they said me shouldn't. They watching me footing. Turn myself in the dope and Boogie got back to pushing. They call me Boogie, it's strange to be exact. Matter of fact, like the track, leaving heads to tag. Put in the scratch, eating rappers with snacks. Me getting fat, leaving ankles like Dax. When me be rushing toward the sack. Wanting them green bags like the hope without the shirt. Them hoes be on me back, man. Be leaving them like a smurf. Losing and that's some shirt. Getting down on the earth, the sun up to the night blur. One of the reasons that me word, they trying to ball on top of turf. And ain't no doctor or a nurse, but me hoping they feeling worse. Cause of the words that me disperse. Got them feeling like a jerk. The dog is like a curse. They feeling some type of hurt. Put them on red alert. Me no play when me come down, to the dollar if me come down, Sunrise to the sundown, Me wanna fall till me fall down, Me go hard like Rottweiler. 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 And me no tripping chickens that wanna cut. The only princess me wanna kiss is the one with the cut. Need a problem, you can fuss. If it's not it, you can shut. These haters, they tryna bliss, so me vision me a judge. It's the money, me and love, not a human that me trust. It's money up in me palm, feeling better than the slug. These rappers, they shooting slugs. It's to me, it's all goofy. They moving out of my way like young Caesar in that movie. The underdog like Rudy, but run through him like Julie. All these rappers sound the same, like copy and bad and booze. Me hawking and spitting loogie, pissing nothing with flames. Me go hard like Rottweiler, chewing on the great thing. Will explain for your brain when it come down like rain. When they can't play no games, when they take aim for change. All is strange and the same. Rottweiler, me no tame. Me go bang, but no me no gang, 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 me no gang.
That's badass. I really do like it. I'm not even bullshitting. I'm not even trying to like.
Me no play when me come down, to the dollar if me come down, Sunrise to the sundown, Me wanna fall till me fall down, Me go hard like Rottweiler. Me go hard like Rottweiler. Me go hard like Rottweiler. Me go hard like Rottweiler.
I see you grooving in the background.
Man, that's how y'all. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nina Jules. You guys tuned in to Bumpy Radio. Yeah, that was Rottweiler with Trace Boogie. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. That shit was badass. Like the way you did that. I mean, it's versatile. That's what's up.
Yeah, man, I would agree. I would say one thing though, like the cadence was fire, but you don't want to have the beat overpowering such a powerful cadence. So I would turn those vocals up a little bit more for the master. But outside of that, the shit, that's a hit. I mean, it's very different. And you want those cadences when you were really going multisyllabic with your words. You really want that shit to come out for them to hear it. But outside of that, like, that's a fire track. Like, I'd say that's a hit.
Appreciate that.
And we played it first on Bumpy Radio. Yeah. That's what's up. Trace Boogie. That's badass. Thank you so much. And we're definitely going to keep that in rotation. Do you have any last minute shout outs?
Man, hey, you know what? Shout out to my wife. She been there for me since the very beginning. She helped me.
I know that's right.
She's my number one supporter. You know what I'm saying? She gives me so many great ideas for videos and concepts to different songs. Shout out my little boy. Greatest thing that I've ever accomplished in my life, my little man.
I like him.
Everybody that's supported me, man, that's downloaded the song, that's viewed the video, that's done everything that an artist could ask for. Hey, I appreciate you. I love y'all very much. And if you're tuning in right now and you're a new listener, check me out. www.youtube.com. Trace Boogie is the name for the channel. You can check out all my videos there. I got some new videos coming out next month. And shout out to iJazz Jewelers, the #1 team in Corpus Christi, Texas, putting them golds in people's mouth, putting, you know what I'm saying, jewelry around the neck, putting watches on the wrist, and making dreams come true. Everything, man. So,
man, thank you so much, Trace Boogie, for coming on. You know what I mean? Even though with all the technical difficulties, you know, this is live, so we
keep that grind though, bro.
We have to keep it going. But thank you so much for being patient with us, and definitely want to check back in with you, get some more information, see what you're up to. So if you don't mind, we're gonna check in with you.
And I want a grill.
Get you back. For real, right?
Hey, check it out. She's got my info. Inbox me. We'll get that shit done. It ain't even a problem. I've done grills in Wisconsin. I've done grills in New York, and it ain't nothing but a shipping.
So you're gonna ship his teeth over there?
I take his mold. He'll do his mold. He'll send it back to me. I take the grill and I'll send it right back to him, and he'll have it back in like 3 weeks after the whole process.
Hey man, shout out to him though. Y'all gotta check out his site, man.
Sure.
He got some cool teeth up on there. I tell you what.
All right, so thank you so much, Trace Boogie, again for coming on. We're gonna keep your music in rotation. I appreciate you for airing your song first time on Bump It. So stay blessed and have a great Thanksgiving for you and your family.
Same to y'all, and I appreciate y'all having me. I wish I really could have been up there, so it would have been a whole different thing. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and I appreciate y'all for having me again.
Sure.
And one love to everybody. And hey, like I said, hit me up about that grill, man. Boogeyman Grills on the map.
That's how I'm gonna do every day. Just
Thank you. All right, you have a good night.